pretty much makes there's not enough room for him. Talk. Thanks for shopping fruit with me. I don't have room for orchard plots, but you can keep harvesting the ones you have. Thank you. Have you found out who took our memories? I'm sorry, Aries, I haven't. Someone suggested Hades, but having met him, I'm not so sure. Didn't you work together? Not exactly. Wars make work for him. Having me out of the picture would make things easier for him, but I've never known him to shirk his duties or willingly hurt anyone. Okay, we found his last memory. So he's completed. Memento. Arg. Found his last memento for his last memory. I think I remember now. There are trophies in my great victories, aren't they? But I forgot all about them. Well, they are a bit useless here, aren't they? You all prefer to swap ambrosia fruit. Yes, but it feels more heroic to loot jewels and gold. I miss those days. We break into enemy's camp and grab all we could carry. Alex, where you're from, is there still war? Do people still fight for glory? Well, war definitely still exists and people still fight for a lot of reasons, but when they're done, they just seem to start all over again. But surely the loser must yield. Does victory mean nothing? No one really wins wars anymore. Regardless of the outcome, everyone loses. So much hurt and suffering, and not just for those fighting. They sound very different to the way I remember them. The goal of war wasn't to hurt people. We waged wars to stop tyranny and oppression. It was my way of helping, at least before everything went wrong at the Trojan War. Aphrodite should never have gotten me involved. It was her mistake that caused that war. Even if that's true, she's your friend, and it's a good thing to want to help a friend when they've made a mistake. I think I might have made things worse by getting involved. At least you tried. Let's keep looking, okay? Oh, we still need to find more for him to complete him. What can you tell me about the cavern? Been a long time since I've visited. The tree there, it doesn't look so healthy. You seem good with plants. Any idea how to help it? Different plants need different things. Make sure it has enough of what it needs. Are there any pests or weeds? I didn't see any. Shame. Destroying them is the fun part. Hydrate and stretch. Welcome back. Actually, that's a good call. I gotta try and crack my back. Huh? Oh no, I remembered. Can you try to crack it for me? It's right where you grabbed me. I'm gonna mute. I'm honestly quite surprised. She says she's guided by the fates, but that's no excuse. She just never considers the consequences of her matchmaking. Some guy Paris asked for her help. Turned out he was a Trojan prince. How romantic. Everybody found him a match, all right. It didn't matter that she was already married to a king. What a mess. He asked me to stop in as her champion, sided with the Trojans, said it would end the war quickly. Got hurt badly and laughed at. Paris and the Trojans didn't even win. Ugh, I think I need to destroy some weeds. Just thinking about it makes my blood boil. You can just choose to download zombies, so you don't have to download everything. Baber, I've neglected the Amazon statues for too long. Alex, we must make it right. Of course, Ares. Was there more? I don't think there is more. I'm pleased that the Amazon statues have been reunited with their weapons. All that's left to do now is make an offering to show our respect. An offering? Place some ambrosia fruit in the bowl at the foot of each statue. But maybe they will forgive us for neglecting them for so long. Jesus. And if you download it, that will give us 4 people. So then we can do the Easter egg. Because you have to have 4 people to do all of the storyline stuff. That's it for now. The conch has lost its spark. Could be important. I better find who this belongs to. King's Wreath. I don't think I really need to collect much more ambrosia. I think we've gotten all the expensive ones, but we can just save. We haven't saved this entire time we were playing. We don't have that yet. Baba. Enough. Ooh! Wonder what I'll find in this one. Babe, do you think you can try to fix this for me? My armrest. Is it Velcro apart? What do you mean? Like, so it stays like this one. I don't even know what I got. Just multiplayer for zombies? What did... I think you have to download... Harry said I should place fruit in this bowl as an offering. 20? He said a single. Wow, Hippolyta looks so confident with her longbow. I feel inspired to try something completely new when I get home. Maybe even take up archery. Well, I guess I do need to fucking collect these. But you're just hitting. He downloaded the campaign and then downloaded zombies. Ow. You tickling me on purpose? Oh. I thought you were being the best again. Yes. Fixed. On hammer is out of power again. It's because we're done. We just need his other memento. Restore the island's wind turbines. Nickel. It's backwards, but it's okay. Yes. Plants. And sandals? I'm gonna feel super cozy in here now. Do we think Alex is gonna actually go home? That's what I feel like. What if we're dead and Hades has to cross us? What did you just do? Huh? Oh. Oh. The conch is out of magical power. God damn it, Poe. Looks like there's multiple radar signals. Ah! It fell out of the fucking tree. Stained harpoon. Must be the fire pit is what I was thinking it was gonna be. Yeah. Shattered war axe. There was another one? It's on the bridge, though. Penthesilea seems so strong. I don't think it's because she's holding a huge axe, though. She has an air of confidence that is truly inspiring. Harvest sickle. Don't suppose you remember who took your memories now? Whether or not it was one of the others? I know for certain that it wasn't Hades. I believe you. But any idea why he remembers more than the rest of you? Must have found a way to prevent his total memory loss. His role is too important. What else could it be? That's what I said all along, that his role is most important. Unopened invitation. Does this look familiar? Fantastic find. I think it is mine. Think I remember. This is invitation. Ugh. Never been opened. Not a happy memory? Nope. In fact, Zeus still invites us all to his parties. No one ever goes, but that doesn't stop him trying. I think he genuinely wants all of you to stick together. No, it's just that Zeus and I were never on the same page. My role as a god depended on us cooperating, but I found him increasingly tiresome. Eventually, I just started working on my own. How did that go? I became distracted. Got this in Brozidex. It's like an entire library in the palm of your hand. I just kept reading and reading, neglecting my duties. Before I knew it, months had passed and I hadn't helped anyone. Lena, I don't think this is your fault. Like someone knew how important you were to humans and wanted you to forget. Remember getting increasingly upset by my failing memory? My Ambrosia suddenly felt so complicated. Tried to go back to my trusted books for a solution, but no matter how much I read, nothing would go in. I was scared. I couldn't remember why I was on this island. I kept finding scrawled notes I had no recollection of writing. Saying things like, ask about the cave and don't trust them. That sounds really frightening. It was. Those mementos are helping through, though, Alex, so thank you. I wonder, did we hide them ourselves? I think there's only one way to find out. I'll keep looking. I don't think we have anything else for her. But it must have been scary when you noticed you were losing your memory. Oh, it was. That's why I think I must have hidden my mementos on purpose. It's certainly a good thing that you did. Maybe you convinced the others to do the same. Perhaps, or they convinced me. We just don't know. There must be something of use here in my library. Thanks to you, Alex. I feel excited by the idea of investigating. I don't know why I felt it was so daunting before. In your memory, it sounded like you were becoming frustrated with the others. The frustration seemed mutual, but just we were constantly arguing. Hera wanted Hephaestus to be more charming. Ares wanted Poseidon to be more serious. It was exhausting, and quite unlike us. Getting to know you all, I agree. But what does it all mean? There are just a few more lore columns for you to translate. I wonder what else we'll find out about our history. Alex, I found something. A half-torn page in an obscure book of rituals, something to do with the altars. Seems like they might allow us to access Gaia's energy more directly, you know, in an emergency type situation, but we have to do it together. That's why there's a space for each soul stone. Must be to stop any of us from using it without the others knowing. Feel like we're on the right track. It's not exactly an emergency, but I think we have to try. We need to reestablish our connection with Gaia. So that's why they locked their memories away so that the person who was trying to get to the tree couldn't take down the tree without their soul stones. Alright, so now we got the ruby lens as well. And it is nighttime, so we can start working on the ghosts. Arg, what do you want? It's okay, I'm here to help you. Katie said the skull whistle would guide you home. Would you like me to try it? Yes, please, if you think it will help. Here goes nothing. It's finally time for me to return. Thank you. Oh, look at the little happy smile. Cutie. Is it up or down? I think it's up. Oh, hold on. Take these fruits, please. Aries said I should place fruit. The statue of Thalestris was with her daggers looks like new. It makes me think that no matter what happens, there's always a path forward. Thank you for that, Thalestris. No, it was down. I was wrong. Son of Beach. Is it inside their home? Ah, yes, that's right. Alright, let's see. Excellent. Queen's Justice Smith. Wow. Found a new respect for Hera. In the early days, ancient Greece was a savage place dominated by brutes. Women were often only deemed worthy of wooing, weaving, and childbirth. This, however, all changed with Hera in the rise of her cult. In her, women now had a fierce protector with a temper that could even make her husband Zeus tremble. The cult of Hera grew to have sanctuaries in all corners of ancient Greece, with its center of power in Argos. Argus. There's a ghost down here, so let's go collect it. Eek, please keep back. Been sent to help you get home. Listen, the sound of the whistle will guide you. I remember how to get back. Thank you. Another crate. Let's see what's in here. Potpourri. Got some potpourri for our room. Arithia, fully restored and reunited with her sling. Is it just me, or does she look a little mischievous now? Definitely take life less seriously sometimes. Learn to live in the moment. We have signals over here. Let's go give you some. It's gonna be those bags hanging down. Okay, who are you? Atrera looks so impressive with her shield. She's not cowering behind it, but standing ready to face life's challenges. I'm ready to do the same, whatever comes my way. It'll be important. Forget-me-nots. Let's see what Athena's lens reveals. Brains versus brawn. That is not a fight I'd like to be in the middle of. I'll add this. The contrast between Athena and Ares could not be more stark. The former known for their meticulous tactics and diplomacy, the latter for his furious rages and love of battle. During the Trojan War, Ares took the side of the Trojans, while Athena sided with the Greeks. It would be a battle of soldier versus strategist. Even hundreds of years after the battle, their rivalry still simmers. Let's get this story. Leader of Souls. I had no idea Hermes was such a rascal. Thanks, Cerberus. Mandrake root. Hermes was the baby of the pantheon, and all the gods doted on him. Indulged, he developed a taste for jokes and pranks. His mischief grew until he overstepped, hiding an entire herd of the god's sacred cows. He clearly needed to be taught a lesson and was ordered to assist Hades, guiding the souls of the dead to the underworld. Remained fond of jokes, but never did manage to make Hades smile. Hello, Okay, we don't have anything of his. What's the closest thing to... guess the middle. Ark, what do you want? It's okay, Hades sent me to help. Listen, the sound of the whistle will guide you. Oh, I know where I need to go now. Thank you. Welcome. What the hell, man? Oh my god. Anchovy paste. Alright, last one. Let the games begin. Amazing, I've always wondered how that got started. I'll add this story to my Ambrois decks. Alright, last bit of lore that we're gonna get from the extra things. In order, excuse me, in order to honor the gods, the people of ancient Greece decided to host a special event. A truce was declared across the entire region, and each city-state sent its best athletes to Olympia to compete. The events ranged from wrestling to javelin. The winners were crowned with wreaths of olive leaves. Gods were delighted to have inspired such an event, and they were subsequently held every 4 years in a tradition that continues to this day. The Olympa. Go talk to her. Or first, we need to go see Poe. Because we have to buy his shit. Oh, you know what? I know what I wanted to look at. I wanted to see if, no, our plots haven't. Hey, Poe, looks like I should put a hold on fixing fountains. I'm fine, just need a bit of rest. Took more out of me than I expected. So you met my big bro. What did you think? He really does project mysterious and otherworldly. So Hades, Poseidon, Zeus is the order. Seems odd that he remembers more than the rest of you, but he doesn't seem like an evil mastermind. He is very principled. If he thought something was necessary, he'd do it no matter what. I hope it isn't him, though. A fight to the death with the god of death, not a battle I'd look forward to. Well, if it wasn't him, who do we think it was? Does it even matter? The damage is done. Just hope it can be repaired after such a long time. Okay. Give him his harpoons, then we can level him up. Whoa. I remembered. Oh, you didn't use that harpoon, did you? No way. Look, here's what I think went down. I became god of the seas and stuff. Hold on, how exactly did that happen? Some chatty dude dropped off a message from my big bro. We'd not spoken in ages. He asked me to come to this island. Sounded cool, so I quit my job and sailed there. Hades met me on the shore, looked a lot paler than I remember. Hades is your actual brother, right? Yeah, man. Weird that I forgot that. When I got here, he laid it on me. The oceans are out of balance. You've been chosen. Then he just pointed to the cavern with the Gaia tree, all dramatic and ominous, typical Hades. But he's right, Gaia made me guardian of the seas and everything in them. I had to show people the consequences of pillaging the oceans. Or what kind of consequences? I used my trident to send terrible storms and giant waves, even destroy a fishing village here and there. Not proud of it. But I totally lost my cool this one time. See that harpoon you brought me, they used it to hurt my friend Daphne. I kept it so I'd never forget. Who's Daphne? She's what you might call a kraken, but the Greek name is Cetus. Ah, okay. Mighty primordial sea creature from the depths of the ocean, last of her kind. Oh, Poe. I'm sorry, humans don't deserve my help. I remember that now. They just hunt my friends and dump their waste into the ocean. People do still need you, Poe. More, no, more now than ever. Get that, Alex, but I'm done with my duties. I don't think we have anything of his. Oh, and Chovy paste. Maybe that's another Zeus and Hera? I thought we were done with them. I don't know. Alright, Gaia Cavern. Poe, what do you know about the cavern? That spring beneath the Gaia tree is something else. It seems to be fed by an endless water source. One that I can't control the way I can control the other springs on the island. Water is special, it's powerful. It sustains the island and allows the ambrosia fruit to grow all year round. I think it's why we decided to stay here. We drank from it to gain our powers, and somehow it connects us all. So, God of the Seas, huh? It's a pretty impressive title. Feels a bit much, doesn't it? Zeus was always the one to enjoy that kind of attention. He always pushes us to help humanity, but I'm not the god of humanity. I need to care for the oceans and everything in them, and now I remember why. No one else will. Oh, Poe, I'm so sorry. It's okay, little fish. I'm not mad at you. So do you and Hades get along? You said he's your big brother. Yep, and Zeus is my little bro. Though he likes to act like the oldest. Hades is a good guy, or at least he was. Haven't seen him in a while. He comes across as dramatic and a bit spooky, but he always looked out for me. Hey, little fish, thanks for your help so far with the fountains. Are you looking forward to heading inland someday? Well, one step at a time, huh? Okay, still not ready to answer that one. Alright, he needs 3 mementos. We haven't found his. And now we can go back to restoring fountains because he's charged. So his mementos and these last will make him complete. Majestic vases. Apparently we have, this is our last lore piece. There was 5 reds. Release the Cetus. Release the Kraken. Not cool. I'm with you on that one, Poseidon. Alright, so his... We need her mementos now, which we might actually have. I'd say at most we probably have another hour left of this game. Alright, let's talk to her. Alex, my friend, the island is looking beautiful now that you've uncovered all of the mosaics. I'm so happy. Thank you for all your help. So I met the spooky guy who lives in the skull-shaped cave. It's Hades. You know him. Hades, the god of death? If anyone has dark designs. I don't know Aphrodite. He doesn't really seem the type to me. He's too world-weary. Is there anyone else you can think of? Well, it's not like you're the first stranger to come to this island. Maybe it was one of them. Seem quite cut off from the world here. Now, perhaps. But I think it used to be much easier to get here. Well, like, do we not have anything for her? Okay, now we found it. I was like, come on, we gotta have something. Oh. I remember these. They're my tools. I use them to start my garden. After we all fell out, I moved in here to get some space. Watching the plants grow eased my mind. Plants don't argue, fall out of love, or say hurtful things to each other. There's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself. That's what I thought, but I see now that I really was just hiding. The others saw me as a failure, and that's exactly how I saw myself too. Back then, we'd all stopped talking to one another. We isolated ourselves, took solace in these Ambrois devices instead of each other. Now I realize that the other gods had their own troubles too. But what started it all? Something sinister, that's for sure. Maybe the god of death enjoys the death of happiness too. He spends all of his time alone anyway. What if that's what he wanted for us too? It seems he was one who brought everyone back to the island, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions. You're right, I'm done with all this second guessing. I know that I've made mistakes, but that doesn't undo the good I've done with Gaia's power. I don't need anyone's permission to follow my heart, or to use my skills to help others. You're right, Aphrodite. It's time to stop worrying about what others think. We can't control how others treat us, but we can control how we treat them. Alex, we need to find out what stole our powers and our memories. If it was one of the other gods, they must have had a reason. Maybe all they needed was love and guidance. And that is something I know I'm good at. Cupcake, I'd like you to look after my soul stone. You've helped me so much. And if there's even a slim chance it could be used to help others too, I'd like you to try. Thank you, Aphrodite. I'll put this on the altar in the Gaia cavern when I get the chance. You seemed pretty positive after the last memory. Oh yes, I think I'm ready to pick up where I left off. You've helped me realize that I don't need approval to do the things I love. What's more, I'm excited about how I can help others again. Things are so different now. People seem to finally accepting what I've always known in my heart, that love is love and everyone has their own unique experience of it. Have you spoken much to the others? We're talking, everyone's very careful still. I'd like to help them the way you have. That sounds like a great idea. You already helped Aries find some peace with the orchard. I think you'd be good at it. Night night, get some good rest. Alright, restored all of our statues. Bent prong. So we need one more thing from Poe. We're gonna need quite a bit ambrosia from, but we should be getting more tomorrow. Go to the cavern real fast. Our big plants should be planting. Put Aphrodite Soulstone in. Still plenty to go though. This is the last light that needs power. Much better. The lightning bolt is out of power again. Charge all of the island's lights. Go visit Zeus and Hera. Get our last statue placed here. This place looks great now that all of Aphrodite's statues are in place. Feeling recharged? Yes, a little. Thanks, Alex. We really appreciate your help. The lights make the whole island feel more alive. I used to suspect Hades had something to do with whatever happened, but honestly, he just seems busy and worried to me. He could be acting. The same could be said of anyone on this island. That's a scary thought. True, but I don't think it changes much. We still need to figure this out. Hades does seem to know more than the rest of you, but I think I should get to know him better and make up my own excuse me, mind. Okay, King's Wreath. I don't know if we have their last item. Oh yeah, King's and Queen Wreath. That makes sense. Hold on. This sparks a memory. How could we have forgotten our golden wreaths? They are modeled on the branches of the Gaia tree, a reminder of our responsibility. Gaia made us gods so we could make people's lives better. For the longest time, we did just that, and it worked. But over time, the world change became more complex. More and more often, things just didn't work out how we thought they would. We kept trying to guide humanity for a while, but it started to feel like we were doing more harm than good. I'm not sure the people of Greece could even hear us anymore. Like we were slowly being sapped of our powers. So eventually we stopped trying. I sometimes find it hard to follow the advice others give, especially if it doesn't quite fit with how I like to do things. My mind is wired a little differently, I guess. I still appreciate those people for trying to help me. Often just knowing that I had someone I could talk to was the biggest comfort. I know you both care deeply for your friends and family, but sometimes they just need someone to listen. Sometimes you just have to let people make their own mistakes. But Alex, it's so hard to see them making bad decisions. I know, but I think you just need to be there for them when they do need you, without judgment and with love. How could we have forgotten that? Thank you, dear. You've given us so much to think about. It seems we could be better at listening rather than always offering advice. That's definitely something I'll be adding to the Zeus method. Ha! Happy to help. Now I just need to get to the bottom of what happened to you all. You know you will, Alex. Level maxed. We'd like you to have our soul stone, Alex. You've helped us and the others so much already. We want you to know how special you are to us. That means a lot to me, you guys. Thank you both. I'll put this on the altar in the Gaia Cavern when I get the chance. No. No, they're done. Are you ready for what lies ahead? Thanks to you, I think we are. We've not only remembered our godly duties, but also why they were important in the first place. This time around, we'll make sure we're here for anyone that needs us, to listen and help if we can. Alex, I think we failed the others. Whatever happened back then, we should have stepped in to stop it. We were too caught up in our own troubles. We don't know for sure what happened. Everyone's still here, right? They're your friends and family. I'm sure everything will work out in time. Maybe. When you're done with that, can you go get me a snack? Does it tell me what statues I need to place shit on or no? Statue of Marina with her sword is fully restored and looks amazing. No one would dare tell her what to do. She inspires me to worry less about what people think. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we need to go get the rest of the ghosties. Well, I should be able to finish this tonight, so we don't have to waste a whole nother day to get to them. Eek, please keep back. I've been sent to help you get home. Listen, the sound of the whistle will guide you. It's time for me to go. Thank you. We need to find something in Hades' cavern, but obviously we'll wait to go back there until we have all of the ghosts complete.
Wow.
It's an improvement.
Hello.
I think I've fixed all of the wind turbines. Thank you, Alex. My workshop hasn't been running this efficiently in years. Seems a few of the others thought Hades might be behind what's happened to everyone. Ridiculous. You've met him now, right?
Okay.
I have. I don't think it was him. I feel bad for him. I know how it feels to be mischarged. He must be so tired of being labeled the bad guy all the time. So who do you think it was? Personally, I think there was someone else altogether. I feel like whoever it was, they were trying to distract and divide us, maybe as part of a bigger plan. That's a scary thought. One of these is his. Failed invention, that's what it is. Found this and thought it might be yours. Yes, thank you, Alex. I'm sure that's mine. Huh. Now I remember. Everything okay, Hephaestus? Do you know what it's like when work takes over your entire life? Believe me, I do. My every waking moment has been consumed by finishing my PhD these last few years. That's the word. Consumed. And there's no space left for anything else. No time or energy to figure out if he could be doing things differently. After Gaia made me a god, I found I had even more on my plate. I remember feeling so overwhelmed at one point. I asked the other gods for help, even consulted the oracle. Someone suggested I craft a Hephaestus automaton, a mechanical clone of myself. The plan was to give it some of my abilities. My double would be able to pick up the more mundane tasks, allowing me to focus on my true purpose, to create. Making another you, that sounds amazing. But even for a god, that sounds like a huge undertaking. It was, but I kept thinking if I could just get this working, everything will be easier. I threw away so many failed designs. I never did get the blasted thing to work. Ended up sinking more and more of what little free time I did have into it. Time I could have spent relaxing with my friends, recharging my body and mind, getting some perspective and rediscovering my creative spark. I think you're right. Sometimes a little distance can help you see a new path. A proper break might be just what you need, Hephaestus. My vacation is certainly putting things into perspective for me. I want to keep on working, that's up to you, but I honestly don't think it's making you happy right now. I agree, Alex. I need to take some time for myself, but before that, we need to figure out how this happened to us all. If I had been thinking clearly, I would have seen that taking on an impossible task wasn't the answer. Who gave me that idea? We'll find out, Hephaestus. With their help, Alex, I know we will.
Thank you. Σε ευχαριστώ.
Alex, you've helped me so much. I'd like you to have my soul stone. I trust you with it. And if it can help the others, that's even better. Thank you, Hephaestus. I'll put this on the altar when I get the chance. Are you ready? Ready for what? To take a break, meet up with friends, all of that. Oh, right, yes, just as soon as I finish Hephaestus. I'm joking. In fact, I had what's called a lunch break today. Oh dear, I see my humor's gotten a little rusty too. I say, as Alex, I'm looking forward to
Σε
relaxing with my
ευχαριστώ.
friends. Thank you, Alex. You've been so patient with me while I figured it all out. Have you had a chance to catch up with the others? We've been messaging a bit more thanks to you. Athena had a good laugh about me trying to make a mechanical clone of myself. I'd feel hurt if it weren't so obviously a bad idea, but it was good to reach out. Should try to arrange hanging out with Poe sometime. He's turned relaxing into a fine art. Not sure I'm ready to commit quite that heavily to taking time out, but I think I'll think about it. Oh, my back. It's really fucking annoying me. What the fuck? I thought you were above me. Could be important. Pitted prong. Hmm. Alright, we need to get these ghosts done. Alright, we have one more of those to do. How did it get here? I'm so lost. It's okay, Hades sent me to help. Listen, the sound of the whistle will guide you. Oh, I know where to go now. Thank you. I know where the last one is. Is this... Is this to Zeus and Hera? That's Hephaestus. That's the... Is it the ladder? No, maybe it was this one. No. No. Damn it. I don't... We're gonna frickin' miss out on this because I don't know how to get there fast. So annoying. There is a way to get to the northern beach fast, and I don't remember which one of those contraptions it was. Fuck.